Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you're new, honey. Today we're going to talk about Faizon Love, aka Big Worm, facing trial for allegedly throwing a credit card machine at a hotel clerk, and he is facing felony charges, y'all. So if you're ready to get into this story, just stay tuned. A San Diego judge has now decided that there's enough evidence to move a felony case forward involving an alleged assault by comedian Faizon Love. Love has been charged by prosecutors with felony assault with a deadly weapon, and this is actually became an enhancement to the charge because of the severity of the bodily injury sustained by the alleged victim. The comedian has since pled guilty to the case. The alleged victim took to the stand at a preliminary hearing on July 29th, and she testified about the situation that happened back in August last year. And according to the woman, who was a front desk clerk at a hotel, Love began to get upset after he was told that there were no vacancies at that location, even though he booked a reservation on a third-party app. Now, we've all heard about those third-party apps. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I always like to call and confirm if I'm going to be setting an appointment or setting a reservation through a third party, just to make sure that the company did, in fact, get my reservation, She states, Mr. Love was extremely upset. It was 0 to 100 real quick. He was repeatedly asking me if we knew who he was. Afterwards, she then claimed that he assaulted her with a credit card machine. And she quotes, I then proceeded to say that was enough, she said. Mr. Love looked directly at me, pulled the credit card machine off, and threw it in my direction. Well, we all know that Faizon does not play about his money. So, child, I guess him not getting his money's worth and not having his hotel room done sent him over the edge.
Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
But on a serious note, I feel like more people need to get their anger together, because there's no reason why you should be throwing card readers because you didn't get your way. Like, it's giving temper tantrum. The woman testified that she suffered a concussion as a result of the incident and has dealt with ongoing health problems in its aftermath, such as having a newfound sensitivity to light. Dang, he really bust her in her head. Like, that's crazy. Allegedly. Big Worm. Anyway, the alleged victim's two co-workers also testified about the incident, and they revealed that they witnessed the attack. After the hearing, the judge ruled that there was enough probable cause to believe that Love's charges were true. The comedian is currently set to stand trial in January of 2026 and faces up to 7 years in prison if he gets convicted. And for those who don't know, this is not Love's only time being accused of something physical, such as assault, because back in 2017, the comedian pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor after he assaulted a valet at the John Glenn Columbus International Airport. He was then fined $500 and received an 180-day suspended jail sentence. I will be following this story, so if I see any other updates, y'all already know I'm going to let y'all know. And if you guys find anything that you feel like might be an honorable mention or something that has to do with the case, or really anything you want to talk about, child, just leave it in the comments. But if you made it this far, I want to make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you're notified every time I post. And in the meantime, please be careful out here. If someone tries to hit you with a card reader, just remember, bob and weave, bob and weave. Okay, love you. Bye.